All right, good morning. Hey everybody, wanted to show you some of the stuff that I use pretty much for my weekly workouts. I have here a sandbag purchased from Amazon. Pretty sturdy. I'm not a big spender. I don't buy a lot of stuff, but this has lasted me a few years. No issues. You know, I do cleans and deadlifts, things like that. With this, I use this for resistance training. That also came with this little 20-pound bag. The sand's not included. You know, I bought that at Lowe's or Home Depot, or pretty inexpensive to buy the sand. The sand's pretty cheap. Then for resistance training, I keep it pretty light too. Again, I do these resistance bands. Kind of a mixture. Some stuff I got from Academy Sports. Let's see here. Yeah, I had some from Academy Sports, some from Amazon. Pretty much, they're pretty, you know, I'll show you in a later video. They tie to the door, either the top of the door or the bottom or the side, wherever you can anchor it. Pretty inexpensive. I just figure now, you know, in my approaching mid-40s, I can still do weights. You know, the resistance training is key critical. But, you know, the impact, like this morning I went on a run in the neighborhood. It's, you know, mid-30s, pretty cold. You know, I realized from being in the Army's, you know, one size fits all is not really good for everyone. You know, the impacts of running. I still do running a little bit, but not as much. Mostly resistance training, calisthenics, things like that, burpees, push-ups, sit-ups. What I'm going to demo today is my pull-up bar. I like this one. I purchased this from Amazon too. I might be able to find the link, you know, for you guys. I'm not going to monetize it, you know, put any kind of like, but I just want to give you guys, you know, a heads up about this one. I prefer this versus another type of brand that, you know, sits a little bit lower. So I'm going to demo it here in a minute, and I'll show you guys it in use. All right, guys, here I'm gonna go ahead and demo this. Again, this one sits a little higher. My garage roof, my garage is lifted slightly, as you can see here at the bottom, but not terribly. The ceiling's actually 9 feet high, so it's a little bit higher than a standard ceiling. I'll go ahead and demo it for you. Now again, with this one, you know, I'm 5'9" on a great day, but if you're a little bit taller, you might prefer something that would potentially be able to be anchored to a wall, right? You can do like a, you know, one of those CrossFit type bars, but then again, with something like that, you would need to anchor to a wall. I have some space, but I don't think I want to really do that for our home. It's just not something that I want to do structurally. It's a new construction home, you know, relatively new. So I'd rather just have something that's temporary, pretty light.